Okay, part 2. I wasn't planning to, but you know Spirit when he likes to like come in and correct. For those who understand, you understand, especially like, and also that too, pay attention when you hear your intuition more clear and there's not that fogginess, and it's not, that means things that have been blocking or delaying you from seeing is being cleared out. Okay, so it's a good thing. So a lot of you keep all those prayers, keep up fasting if you have to, keep your cleansing bath. You have to do cleansing bath, and a lot of you have to continue cleansing your home and stuff like that. Okay, so that you also can prevent when attacks come. And yeah, especially for a lot of you, yeah, there's something that you're sending up your power, you're sending up to something that is trying to oppress you, trying to bring you down, or trying to delay you, derail you, keep you asleep. Don't fucking let them, okay? That's the worst thing you can do for your soul, to let the motherfucking colonizers and this motherfucking capitalist system brings you down. Do not let them, okay? And yes, you have to fight in the spiritual sense, in spirits. This is why you have to connect with source, because you need that extra strength, that shield, so that you can continue fighting in the physical. Trust me, colonizers, coward motherfucking pieces of shit, they know this. They know that the stronger you are spiritually, the harder it is to manipulate you, the harder it is to control you, the harder it is for them to attack you. Get to the program. Studying, shadow work, decolonization, reading your books, knowing the history, knowing the patterns. When you also follow the pattern, that beautiful girl, what's her name? Oh, she was talking about patterns, and it was so on point. She was saying, like, it's not about, it's just patterns. Like, these people are not creative. They're not. They always use the same playbook. Don't you see it's the same thing that they do in every other genocide that they do, all the shit that they do, which is fucked up. It's the same pattern. It's the same one, because they're here, they're nothing. All they see is evil, corruption, greed, and taking from other people, like it doesn't belong to them, because they're lack. So this is what Spirit wanted me to come back here and explain what I meant about, in a spiritual sense, when someone is in lack spiritually. Okay, for a lot of you, he showed me in some, maybe in a form that it can make sense. When you look at a bank account, he showed me a bank account, and he showed me when a lot of you let's say you have overdraft, right? And you go overdraft, and then there's like a minus in your bank account. Well, that's what he wanted to expose, that they're always been people who are billionaires, oligarchs, who use their money not for good, but also stealing, killing, and taking what is not their occupation, apartheid. That in the spiritual sense, they are way negative. So for example, someone who has billions of dollars, for example, the fucking Mosquito is in spiritual realm. He's a trillion in the physical, right? In the spirit, he's minus trillion. Does that make sense? So he basically cursed his family, his entire lineage. So anybody who fucking tried to be a Mosquito or trying to be with Mosquito, and it doesn't have to be family. Father guys keep saying it's not just the family. It's the whole, anybody who is associated with him. All his companies, SpaceX, all of it. All of it. It's in the minus, it's in the negative. He didn't acquire all those things by good deeds and doing things. He did that by what's going on in the Congo. Also, I'm just saying an example. I'm just giving you an example so that you understand how powerful a lot of you who think that you're poor, that you're too humble, or that you're not created enough. I need you to understand how bad it is that these motherfuckers see you. They literally search for you. They search your birth certificate. They search that if you can overcome them, that you can. They even search like if you've done good deeds. That they're making sure. They're checking if you've done good deeds, if you're volunteer work, if you're caregiving, if you've done something for their community, if you protest. They are looking into that. Anybody who's doing something against genocide, you have upgraded your karma, meaning you are above them. They are in the lack. The more you guys do good, the more they're lack. Because, in a way, hey, they're doing you guys a favor, right? But they're doing a disservice to themselves and their family and lineage. So, and it's not just families. He keeps saying it's anybody who works in these organizations. So he gave me an example of Apple. He said Amazon, like all these people, he showed me a bank account and showed me a negative account. But let me tell you, they're going to be like, no, we're rich and and we can buy this and military and all this motherfucking shit. Meanwhile, they're all in the Epstein files. By the way, so this heavy karma. So a lot of you, when this karma starts triggering to these people, which is already happening, a lot of you, you're getting your dharma. So everything that was stolen, taken, everything, land back, all of that is coming 10 times fold. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of you, no matter what, you have to keep going. You have to overcome these fears. The main thing that a lot of you, they're counting on is that you to be not united, okay? Not creating mutual aid and working together, not creating equality. That's a threat for them. And you staying stuck in fear and also not using your gifts. That's the number one that Father God keeps telling me. They are counting a lot of you, not using your gifts, thinking that you're not adequate, that, oh, I'm not speaking. A lot of you, you're a speaker, you're communicators, you're content creators, you're artists, you're musicians for the revolution. He keeps saying that revolution, revolutionary fight for equality, for justice, to change the system. A lot of you use your motherfucking gifts because that is not only protection, but also saves you and your family. And not only that, if anything happens, you know that you did the God's work. And not only that, it grants you so much. It grants you so much. You have, it's like you can be both places at once. And yes, a lot of you find death as like, oh, I don't see it that way anymore. My mom has been showing me that multiple times because she spent her whole life doing amazing deeds all the time since she's a child. And guess what? What I explained in part 2. Go see part 2. She has a lot of coins in the spiritual realm where she can go back and forth. And now her lineage. So not only she makes sure that she has that, her lineage as well. So me, my family and stuff like that. So now, this is why I tell you, that's why for genocidal Israeli demons, it's so important for them to ethnic cleanse Palestinians, because guess who has the highest fucking coins ever? Palestine. Palestinians. Sudanese as well. Congolese as well. Because they're the one who being the genocidal oppressors have been taken from. Right? So meaning they're in the spiritual realm, they're losing, while the Sudanese Congolese, which is fucked up, they're martyrs and stuff like that, but in the next life, they are going to be the rulers. That's what they're doing for a lot of you. So look at it that way. Do as much as you can for everyone, for the oppressed. Do no matter what. Don't stop, okay? Because seriously, even if you're not here anymore, you make sure you lay the foundation and the ground and the holy ground and the right and the justice and equality for those who are meant to be here when you're no longer here. Now, no longer here is an understatement. I believe that death is not the end, right? They said then it's only the beginning, right? So a lot of you who understand that, who are all souls, you come here multiple times. You have earned that. And you continue to earn that. And now you're showing others how to do that. Continue doing that. I hope that makes sense. So when you feel jealous and envious for someone, take a step back. When you feel like you want to do something evil to someone because you want to take revenge and you want to do or whatever the fuck, take a step back. Don't do it. It's going to cost you more. Watch how the colonizers and all these motherfucking people, politicians and stuff, it's costing them way more. Trust me. Not trust me, trust God. Because he sees everything. Especially those who think the witchcraft and dark minded, you think you're not gonna get caught? Or it's not gonna come back to you, bitch, right? Yeah. Yeah. Keep thinking that. It's a great illusion. Great illusion. But at the end of the day, you will pay for what your actions, okay? Now, I hope that makes sense. Know that when you're doing good deeds and you're doing good and you're getting attacked every possible way, that means you're doing good things. You're doing good. And the enemy can't stand you. That's it. But when you start doing weird shit and you think, oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I can get away with it. No problem. Yeah? Yeah, the devil really got you in there, is it? Okay, good luck with that. But I'm just letting you know, a lot of you, you're not in the negative with God. They are. And this is why we're telling you to continue exposing, because, exposing and calling all these motherfuckers out abusive, the psychopath, that also brings you good deeds. Just saying. Watch how your platform and stuff like that is also being that way. Every time they take away content and the platform, that's bad deeds for them and good deed for you. So let them continue. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, and free all the oppressed. I'll see you next time.